retired homicide detective Gary Britton and I have tracked serial killers, gone inside the walls of prison, and handled some pretty disgusting evidence. But today, we're going someplace we've never been before, an art museum. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York currently has an exhibit entitled Crime Stories, Photography and Foul Play. It's a collection of photographs of and about crime. They range from portraits to news photos to the wanted poster for John Wilkes Booth after the Lincoln assassination, which was the first wanted poster to use photographs, and crime scene photos that are more than 100 years old. I wanted to get the perspective of a detective, so Gary and I went up to New York to take a look at this exhibit.
This is a rogues gallery. It's from the 1850s, early 1860s, and it's portraits of different criminal types.
You know what it tells me? It tells me they profiled back then.
It was profiling.
Mia Fineman has been a curator at the Met for 20 years, and she developed the exhibit along with 3 of her colleagues.
Crime and photography really have been so closely linked from the very beginning, from the mid-19th century onward.
Crime and photography have been together for quite a long time, like Mia said, and there's a built-in following. People are interested in this stuff, and I asked her why.
People want to see pictures of criminals and violent crimes. It's titillation, the excitement of these things. It's partly a way of saying, that's not me.
Take, for example, the portrait of Dick Hickok, one of the perpetrators of the infamous In Cold Blood murder written about by Truman Capote, massacred the Clutter family in Kansas.
I think the way that he photographed him, with this, intense close-up, of, his features, super sharp, enlarged, so, it's larger than life size, invites the viewer to, try to, look into his eyes and, figure out, what made him commit such a brutal crime.
But my favorite photo, and Mia's, is what's called the cake box head. A decapitated head found on the street by police. The officers are standing around as a crime scene photographer records the action, seen by a news photographer over on an L train.
Wet cobblestones, I mean, it has everything. It has everything you want in a crime photograph.
This exhibit is showing not just photos of crime and the way crime is depicted, but how it influenced other people. It has a ripple effect through society, Bill. The depiction of crime influences the way people feel and think about it, but there might be someone new that has pictures on the wall of the Met pretty soon. We had the photograph of the French detective who had a lot of his crime scenes in it. Well, detectives today are not that much different. Gary's been retired for over a year, but on his cell phone, he's got an X-ray shot of a man who was riddled with bullets in one of his investigations, and we asked Mia to take a look at it. Can you evaluate that, though? Show it to her again. I would be interested.
It's a great picture. It's really good.
We'll take
it. We'll take it.
No kidding. They're going to use it now, or they're going to use it in the future?
Well, they were kidding.
They were kidding. You never
That's
know.
a sense of humor.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I didn't get it.